That's not too bad. This one needs rotating just a little bit, like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a wall coming from here to here. So it's, sorry, it's moved from vehicle. There's walls. Stairs, wall. So that's the wall I want. And I'm going to put that about there. Just going to move in closer so I can see. That doesn't look too bad. I think it needs to come. You've got to be careful you grab the right thing. As you can see, it's trying to grab the wrong thing. There we go. I'm just going to move it that way a little bit. Just a fraction. Right, now I'm going to hold that down, Control C. You can actually grab whole. Going to Control V. Going to rotate this because obviously it's the opposite way around to the other one. And I'm not having two monitors sometimes. Right, I think I'm going to have to move this a bit, unfortunately. It's not ideal. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's kind of okay. I think I'm going to have to move these walls in a bit though. There we go. I'm going to move that right to there, and then I'm going to move, and the same with this one because I don't want them sticking through that wall. And then I'm going to move this. Needs to be rotated about there. It's quite hard to get this exact because of the. There we go. Right, now I'm going to do a preview. There we go. Not bad at all. And of course you could lower those walls if you wanted to. The other thing I want to check, this is why I moved the wall out, because I didn't want it to come through that wall. There it is a bit, but that's okay, it's not going to affect spawns. Loop timing. Okay, so let's just edit in 3D World again. So it's this one. And then yeah, that's good. And I'm just going to bring this one out a bit as well. Let's preview again. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just see if it's sticking through this wall. I don't think it's sure if it is because of that bit. Yep. Right, that's okay, so that's fine. And then we're going to add a few things in here. And I'm also going to make it so you can't bring a vehicle in. So you're going to have like dragon's teeth outside and stuff like that. And sort of guard area. Right, let's have a look. Sorry, I'll try to stop doing that with my mouth. It could get annoying. I don't think we're bothered with warfare buildings in here. Well, mine is a crate, something like that. You know, a few things dotted about just to make it look apocalyptic. kind of wrecks. Some of them you need to be careful of, because if people get in them, like for example, some of the helicopters you can actually get in the gunner seat and it will kill you. Yeah, it's nice and takes up a bit of space, and it's also stuff people use. You can use as cover. Right, now I'm going to delete the SUV because we do not need that. Right, now out here, let's have a look. Where is it? So I'm going to just do it again. I do apologise. ACR. Okay. And a tree. Air radar. Now, which one is it that's nicest? This one. No, not this one. It's I can't remember if it's the US one. Except for they don't have. Oh yeah, they do. So you got air radar. No, not the US one because that's all desert. I think it might be the. You wouldn't have thought it'd be Pakistani, would you? Because that would be desert as well. Okay. One of the things on the server, this will actually be rotating as well. Let me just lower that a bit. You can see it's got little feet on just there. So I have that one that way. Just make sure it's lined up. No, it isn't. A bit more like that. I'm just getting those legs lined up with that. Bergfrit. And then we're going to get an artillery radar here. Rotate that round. Oops. Lower it down. Just so those the little feet are sticking out of the ground. There are some actually that haven't got this all this crap at the bottom. I don't think I'm going to use these actually. Let's have a look at the Pakistani ones. I don't think they're going to be. No, they look quite nice with the tiger kind of stripes on them, but they're not the ones we want. Let's have a look at this. Maybe. No, definitely not. There is one. Maybe it's under something different entirely. Map military in here, maybe. Which is where you got all your. These are the barracks you use, or these, if you want loot to spawn. But you need to make sure you change. Well, we're going to get to that later on. Changing the classes to make sure it spawns loot for DayZ. No, it doesn't appear to be in there. Damn it. So it's the same when I come back to doing this, and I haven't done it for a while. Because obviously it's not something I do every day. Maybe it's under AO. That's not really what I would call a watchtower. Could have that there. Maybe one there. And stick a power generator down. So it looks a bit white, but that's just because I've been looking at the ground for a long time. That's kind of an ArmA thing. Hedgehog. So let's just get closer, shall we? Oops. You could actually put them in here. The only problem is once you've put them in there, you kind of can't really pick them. So I'm going to put one here instead. There you go, so that's one. Control C, Control V. Just give it a rotation so it looks a bit different. And then another one there. Oh, that's quite good actually. Let's just preview. I just want to see, just make sure you can, out of the way. Just make sure you can get through because they have got quite big bounding boxes. Yep, that's okay. Back to 3D World. And yep, it's got a vehicle on that. Already up. There's things like gates and oh no. That'll, for any player who isn't an admin, if they go to that, it'll just launch into the air and be flying, just floating in the air. Signs, right. Now there is a particular sign I want to find. Is this Czech one? That's the Czech flag. Oh crap. So I mean, slight movement. I also want to find there is a sign that I want. If I can find it, that's the problem. Military police, hot for, blue for, and independent. There are some other signs. Here we go, map signs. There's one that says Fog Blanich. That's why I call it Castle Blanich. Blanick. Road barrier would be useful. Yeah. Not much of a road barrier, is it? There's like NATO signs and all sorts. More signs under objects. Okay, some of these like under objects, I think there's things like, here it is, Fog Blanich. That's what I wanted. There we go. So I'm going to have one there. Copy. Control V. Try and get them nice and lined up, and then just here I would like how big's this one then? There we go. A couple of these. Control C, Control V. See, I'd like to have another one of these, but unfortunately if I rotate it, it's going to look really ridiculous. So no, these are proper building. It's warfare or something. Oh, it's military. Would it say lookout or something for that, didn't it? Or that's one way to find out. Fort, land fort, watchtower. Yeah, just going back to there, of course. See, a lot of these are pretty big, like that. All these things, they don't actually do anything either. Fortifications. Okay, we'll go. I think I'm going to lose that actually, and I'm going to put back fences down instead. So H barrier large, that's what I want. Oh, not quite that large. That's just a single cube. H barrier. There we go. Actually, that would be alright with that fort on the other side. The watchtower. And then if I put that there we go. And there's plenty of room for people to get in, as you can see. Okay, that's our entrance. No one's going to drive into there without smashing their car. See? Flog Blanic. We've got the Czech Republic flag flying there, and I'm going to put a German flag as well because it's a German map. Only seems right. Now, where did I get the? I don't think I got it from here. So it's under another signs. Where's the other flag say? Sign for flag carrier check. There's a flag over, that's a checkered flag. This isn't a racetrack, so we don't want that. Oh, you've got lamps. So as I'm going to be putting street lights on, let's just lower it down a bit. Let's rotate it out actually, and we're going to put it. I'm going to be putting in luminant towers all around this castle though, so let's see if I can pick it. Yes. Copy. Out there, I think. Yep, about the same height. I'm just going to move this one in a bit, I think, to about there. I don't know actually. How far's that one away? Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Now was I looking for a flag, wasn't I? So you can just, build this up with whatever you like, really. You've also got things like helipads that you need to, once you've chosen one, you need to put it, if you're going to move it, you really need to do it in the 2D. You need to click on that and move it in the 2D, because you can't move it in 3D, because it's completely flat. It's the same as roads. But roads are so incredibly difficult to get in the right place, because they don't make any sense. Maybe I'll show you, but not now. Signs. Aha. Flagpole, Germany. There it is. So we'll put that about there. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah. Quite pleased with that so far. I've actually got a castle already built for this map from my old tutorial. In fact, I've got the whole server on my computer. Right, now we're going to go back to ruins and put some walls up. Wall one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put now this is going to be difficult if I go at an angle. It's going to be hard to get the angle right on the other side, but hey, what's life without a bit of difficulty? I also don't want it sticking through. Right, so copy, because I want to have a certain amount of symmetry. One way to do that is to go up high and look down. That's not too bad actually. Let's do with going in a little bit more that way, I think. I don't know. Actually, no, it needs to come up this way. Like that more, I think. Okay, that's good on that side. Not so good on that side. So about kind of looks like a foot away from the. Yeah, unfortunately this one can't because of that rock. Yeah, that's good. And then we're going to put donjons, which are the ones you can't get into. So they're quite useful as well because you don't have to worry about something getting inside it, because players can't get inside it, so you can't see inside it. So there we go. Copy. Control V. Kind of like that, I think. Okay, so you can see our castle taking shape. Now, there's going to be different areas. There's going to be one area is going to be kind of residential, because this is basically the backstory to this castle is this was a quarantine zone. They used it as a quarantine zone. They built apartments here. There's going to be a military area as well, with barracks and field hospitals and MASH tents and stuff. So we're going to have, see that? That was that rock that did that. So I think that needs to be rotated a bit that way, and then this needs to move that way. Let's have a look. Oops. It's really easy to hit the wrong buttons. Right. So I think I might put what's it called? A bastion here, and one on the other side as well. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to extend. Actually, I'm going to put a wall across here first. There is another wall I quite like. I think it's this one. No. Oh, mind you, some of these, unfortunately, need to do these in 2D editor. If you can find them. That was it there, I think. No, that's Castle Gate. Hang about. That's the gate. Come through there. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. I'll turn around, turn around. So you can have it kind of, it's fallen into disrepair to a certain extent. So it needs to go that way. No, actually I want to go that way. Yeah, unfortunately it does tend to. Yeah, that's alright. I'm quite pleased with that. And then on the other side I'm going to have a real wall. So it's kind of like, that one's collapsed, this one hasn't. There, that's the one I think. Now this one is a pain to put down, as you can see. Okay. And of course you can walk through that, so that's quite good. Let's just have a look from above. Now, I think what I'm going to put in here, this is going to be kind of medical area, so I'll go military. I will look for MASH, if they're in this part. Sorry to miss things as well, there it is. There we go. Now these will spawn weapons and medical boxes, I think. And their class name is MASH. No land before it or anything, just MASH. Right, now I'm going to closer. Not quite as close as that. Can I afford to come up? It's hard to tell. Right, okay, yeah, I think that'll do nicely. And we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste one here.